We're playing King's Quest.
Yay!
Good thing this was
Oh, wow.
done on a mattress.
Wait, did you just...
I freed him because dragons are people too.
The only tool left seemed to be a small
Oh, the hatchet.
You help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament.
I didn't see any reason why that stale bread
Oh my
wouldn't
goodness.
work.
Because it's brittle and it's gonna break. I just robbed the bakery.
We sincerely
Alright, so far I
hope
have
you
to admit I'm
enjoyed
liking
your
this
stay
better
in
than a
our
remake
luxury
because
cabin.
it does what I
Please gather
think
your belongings and watch your
all
head on exit.
remakes really ought to have done instead, which is
take their main character and push him into a smashing situation.
add to the story. You know, don't
that
undo
too.
the story that made it so beloved. Add to the story. Alright, so who are you?
The forest is blocked until this situation is under control.
Situation.
We were just there, guys.
The forest is blocked until this situation
Oh,
is
I
wasn't
under
talking to you.
control.
It's the not kitties that they're concerned about.
Oh, I've got a hatchet.
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge.
Which is inexplicably
inexplicably
All the
missing.
bridges are out.
Ordered a
Interesting.
temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states
There's that many.
a royal guard, once commanded, must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, addendum allows
Nice.
us to leave if someone is in distress.
I
and
see.
in need
So I
of
have
help.
to
Of a
create a
life of
distraction,
adventure.
which is what
I
Graham was
stand
talking about
corrected.
earlier.
And then you cut down that rope, let those guards into the river, and use your battle axe to score a victory at the tournament.
Yes.
Not that type of story.
Oh, that would be quite the distraction.
Oh, that would.
Let's get into distress, Graham.
Distress! Abandoned post!
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Quick,
This
go.
tired argument is getting on
Oh,
my
oh.
nerves.
No need to
This could go
argue
very
about
poorly.
the fact
Oh
that-
my.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. I may have caused them more distress than I intended.
Okay, well,
Now that I have caused the drowning of a knight, maybe I should have talked to these guys first.
nah, just get to work. One side, little man. Yes, I agree. Far more convenient. What? What? Oh, that's awful. Oh, wait a minute.
No lodge against the
Wait a minute.
rock.
Pardon me.
Man,
Apparently, yeah. Wow, that was just awful.
The tree was too heavy to move. I would need to chop it down to size.
Oh, good.
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
What?
are you sure?
What?
Always ask about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Can you grab it?
No.
Oh. Dude. He goes grabs the hatchet again. Okay, so now you need some string or
Something to
something.
wrap it together. Oh, the rope, of course.
Perfect. Huh? Ah, well, yeah, that works.
Wonder if this is all secretly part of the audition.
Yeah, nope. Thanks,
much
I'll
for
just
that.
stuff it in my...
Can't ignore me forever.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm deep in thought.
Hold that voice. Do you know that voice, Charlotte?
Mike Wazowski?
No, go listen to it again.
Slow and calculated wins the race.
That voice is inconceivable.
Oh, it does sound like that guy.
Wait, is he paddling with his
Turbo
hat?
Yes, he is. This must be where he gets the idea that he can do that in the dragon level.
Wait, what?
Ah, it's shallow.
What?
That's great. Oh well,
Hang on a
I'm
sec.
still impressed with
Graham,
Granddad.
right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need
This guy's the
I
politician.
really use a friend.
They call me Manny.
Manny.
Pleased to meet you.
Cute.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Green. I prefer pizza. Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret.
Oh wow, you two are really kindred spirits.
This competition will not be easy.
I don't
and
know, I don't trust
Daventry
him.
Needs men like us. If we
Oh,
put
that's
our
true.
heads
It may be an
together,
elaborate plot. He
what's
was
the fun?
talking about,
If
you know, being
win,
smart.
put a
And this
good
is
word in
Vicini
for
after
me
all.
with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks.
wonder
in the
if he
castle
has made
together.
that bargain
We
with
should
each
head
of the
inside
knights.
the theater, though.
Oh, you know.
So that no matter what, he will
Uh-huh.
move up the ranks.
Let me know how I can help.
Still, you know, he might actually be a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, he was the kindest of the others so far. Really is a lovely kingdom. Even this one doesn't have a mouthpiece.
No, all the bridges and all the mouthpieces have been taken.
This seems to me like the kingdom is under attack. Into the
Graham, to the
theater.
front of the stage, please.
Oh,
Now that
just
we
in
have
time.
recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in.
Yay.
And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry.
Ah, no more
but we've run
commemorative
out of
tote
commemorative tote
bags?
bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags.
I have a
My mother
cape that
designed my
stores
cape with lots of
everything.
pockets. Is the next event about to
His
start?
mother
Not
made
so
it. It's got
fast.
mother magic in it.
Oh.
The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test
Aw,
if and
that's very
only
chivalrous.
if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
I never heard the date was switched.
I'll just pencil in hard of hearing.
Ha
Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Okay.
So I wonder if hard of hearing will be important later.
Bet it will.
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really, it gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
So now I ask him questions.
I'm Graham.
No last name. I don't even want your
You
first
never
name.
find out his other name, I think.
Really?
Your name?
Well, it
I
begins
don't-
with
I
a
don't know it.
CR.
I only know that he's
Land as
Graham.
Circumference.
Ah ha
But
ha
I'm currently
ha
in the
ha.
process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
I love the name Acorn.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, feather boy.
Acorn circumference.
I could feel.
I'm gonna talk to him last.
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
Ooh, inside information.
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bull horns in any strength
Okay, so they each
competition.
represent a
I
different
shouldn't be
trait.
telling you this. But I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What
No,
else
that
is
could be
hiding under
extremely
there?
useful.
Neither of us.
You
is
get
gonna
into a
be
bit
able
of
to
trouble,
match
just
his
unleash the
strength.
squirrel.
If we're
The
gonna
thing
oust
tickles
him,
or
we
bites and
need to
gives your
work
opponent
together
rabies, and that's it.
expose his
Squirrels are
secrets.
cool.
What can you tell me about Server of Arrows?
Oh, I'm finding out their names
That's
early.
funny, but you're not going to pass your chivalry test if you don't know anyone's name.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Fine enemies, Graham. Then we can chat strategy. Exposing their weaknesses
That's a
will be
nice
the
touch.
only way to win.
Hello, my name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
He's not going to talk.
Achaka.
Oh.
Foreigner.
So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
Achaka.
Okay,
Nice,
yeah, chaka
nice.
arrows.
I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself. So,
A chaka?
where do you hail from?
Achaka.
He's probably
Ah.
saying, I kill you,
Sounds
I kill you.
exotic. Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
A
Achaka.
chaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down.
Oh.
Oh,
Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
A chaka.
chaka.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And
Like how his head
Graham-
waggles.
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg.
Great.
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're...
He's so sure of himself.
10 of himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
Well, I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're...
Every woman's dream?
I guess so.
Every woman's dream?
Well, you got that right. The ladies love, 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 love. Ooh, yeah. Who? Who do they love, Gabe?
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What can you tell me about a chaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite
Translation
right.
isn't quite working.
A chaka. I like that. I think I'm going to start using it now.
He does act like there's a squirrel in his armor.
What do you want?
I, heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, skinny pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper.
Whisper.
He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Aww. Yeah, does the squirrel have a name?
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon.
Aww.
She's a proper lady.
What
Yeah.
else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
Hey.
Ah, and this is Sir Whisper.
Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris
Nice.
Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the third.
Oh, heavens.
From Modesto.
Modesto. That's great. My family's in Modesto.
Well, they'll know about Whisper for sure then.
Yes.
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall.
Yeah, I just don't trust Manny. He's too clever. Maybe I just have trust issues.
Well, you know, he is a Sicilian, so
That's
you're
right.
right to think this way.
Never go up a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line!
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Manny,
Oh, you're right.
Manny.
'Cause he's
We're
trying to
friends, you know.
translate.
We have
Yeah.
kind of an alliance. Next question.
This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Probably a Chaka.
Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the
Oh, dear.
fastest contestant in the competition?
Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Oh, that's Princess Madeline of Avalon.
That's right.
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying.
We got it, though. That one question could have been
Looks like you
a
got
trick question because they
all
don't know who the
answers
fastest
correct.
contestant is until Graham
Great job,
competes.
Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Pockets.
I like that. That's his nickname now, Pockets.
Yes, which makes sense with, I mean, a cloak like that.
We're gonna call him that from now on. Sir Pockets.
As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs.
That's right.
So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself.
Surprised that
Now,
I haven't picked
let's
him off.
officially
He must be a
commence the
terrifying
competition
king.
part of the tournament. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham.
He doesn't
pleasure's
marry her,
mine.
guys. He doesn't.
He doesn't?
Nice
Oh,
to
too
see
bad.
all these bridges are getting fixed.
I sold yesterday's bread when I wasn't even here. I wish more people were that trustworthy around Daventry.